Hello and welcome to Wrong Way John. Hey, this is an on your own problem, so you should have solved the entire problem on your own, and now you have your paper in front of you and you're watching this video to check your work. Hey, let's move on to our scenario. Wrong Way John is a wandering giraffe. Here he is right here, just wandering around. He is constantly turning the wrong way, getting stuck in the brambles, and losing his way. That's right, right now he's going in between these two trees and getting stuck. Last week he traveled 3/4 miles. If Wrong Way John gets lost 3/8 of the time he is traveling, what portion of miles is the Wrong Way John lost? Well, let's go ahead and just take a look at this problem. And the first thing we're going to do is make a little room for ourselves. And I'm going to move this right up here. And last week he traveled 3/4 of a mile, right? So 3/4 of a mile. And if he gets lost 3/8 of the time, of means times. So I'm going to multiply this. And then it's 3/8 of that time, which is 3/4 of a mile, right? So let's go ahead and create our first fraction box. And what we'll do is we'll create 3/4, right? That means I'm going to make a big old box here. And I'll do it just like that. And then I've got to cut this into 4 parts, which means I'm going to draw 3 lines. So I'll go 1, oops, let me get this. 1, 2, and 3 lines gives me 4 parts. Now I get 3 out of those 4. So I'm going to go ahead and color in 3 of the 4 parts. And right there, that's about right. And I'll just adjust it a teeny bit there. Okay, so now here we have 1, 2, 3 out of 4. And this is how far he traveled. If he did this extra part here, then it'd be a complete mile. But he only went 3/4 of a mile, right? So now he gets lost 3/8 of the time. So now I got to cut this going up and down into 8 parts, right? So 8 parts means 7 lines. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 lines will give me 8 parts. Let's just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and bingo, 8. It's lovely. Okay, so now I get 3 out of the 8, or he gets lost 3 out of these 8 times. So that means I'm going to take this and I'm going to use a different color. I'll use purple here, and I'm going to color in 3 out of those 8, right? Well, here we have it. Now look, this is what he didn't even travel, right? Because he didn't travel this 1/4 of a mile. He only traveled these 3/4. And he gets lost 3/8 of the time. So where they crisscross, right, where they overlap, the 3/4 here and the 3/8 here, this is the portion that he's actually lost, right? And this portion here is when he's traveling and not lost, right? So we can just count these up, and what I'm going to do is enlarge this. I'm going to bring it over here and just enlarge it so it's easier to write. And then I'm going to just count. I got 1, oops, I want to use black. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of, and then I'm going to count up all of these, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 times 8 is going to give me 32. So 9/32 of the time he is lost, and this is the visual representation of how much he's lost right here, right? But let's go ahead and look at how the algorithm works. And if we do that, I'm going to just, with multiplying fractions, you multiply the numerators and you multiply the denominators. And that gives you your answer. So let's go ahead and do that. And I've got 3 times 3 is going to give me 9. And then 4 times 8 is going to give me 32. And bingo, 9/32 definitely agrees with our illustration over here of 9/32. And voila, there you have it, my friends. Hey, if you made a mistake anywhere along the way, no worries at all. Simply pause the video, fix your mistake. That is the fastest way to learn. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon.